Alright, all you sluts with iTunes or Spotify and your AirPods raping your ears with Principalities. I got some more CDs for you. This is your CD daddy. Here we go. Alright, first up, we got an excellent compilation. The Flying Burrito Brothers, the best of. Excellent stuff. Sin City, Dark End, a lot of covers, of course. Juanita, Hot Burrito 1 and 2. Further Along, which is, of course, a cover. Cover of Wild Horses, which is great. 6 Days on the Road, another cover. And they do a great cover of Sing Me Back Home, the Haggard song, and also the finale, which is I Shall Be Released. There's the great Graham Parsons. According to Satan, he was sacrificed. According to Ace, he was sacrificed to Satan by his band members. Well, I think he was. I think he might have went up to the Lord. Maybe the UFO picked him up. This is a great record. You can put it on, listen to it all the way through, not skip a beat. I don't know who these other guys are, but Graham Parsons did the heavy lifting on this one, and it's good he did. All right, second one, Fountains of Wayne, Utopia Parkway, excellent pop record. Not a dud on the list here. I highly recommend it. That's all I'm gonna say. Fountains of Wayne, great pop band. All right, here is a great record that most people think, he's a fuddy-duddy old guy or whatever. George Jones, Bradley Barnes Sessions. A lot of his classics, done with people like Marty Stewart, Alan Jackson, Tammy Wynette, Keith Richards, Vince Gill, Dolly Parton and Emmylou Harris, Travis Tritt, Mark Knopfler, Mark Chestnut. This is a really great record, and the best song on this, which really stands out, is Say It's Not You with Keith Richards. It's a really nice ballad. It's a tearjerker. You will be crying if you listen to it. All right, next up is PJ Harvey's Let England Shake. PJ Harvey is awesome. I really love her work. Her albums are always solid, great. Not a dud track on this. You can listen to it all the way through. Excellent stuff. Deep. Often confrontational. You know, you listen to it and you hear some things that, you know, some people might not like, but I think she's righteous. I like her. Okay, this is another great one. Sun Kill Moon, Goes to the Great Highway. Again, great record. Carry Me, Ohio, Salvador Sanchez, Gentle Moon, Dakku Kim, Pancho Villa. A lot of long songs, a lot of... has a mood to it. This is a road record. I mean, it's a kind of CD that you would listen to if you had a CD player in your car. You'd play it, and it really makes the ride nice, relaxing. And it, you know, but it's not, it can rock too. Okay, here's another one. Classic, General. Peters was talking about it. How wonderful it is. Supertramp, of course. Everyone knows this. Breakfast in America. And he's correct. Not a dud track on it. Everything is good. The only thing, Child Division might be a little bit of a stretch, but it's still, they're still exploring their sound and doing things that, you know, other slutty bands would never do. So, okay, here's another record that's one of my favorites, Doves, Some Cities. They're out of England. Again, a lot of great songs. Snowden, Almost Forgot Myself. Black and White Town is good. Some Cities starts off pretty good. Sky Starts Falling. One of These Days. Walking Fire is really great. It's about alcoholism. Some chatters might like that one. And that's about it on that. Here's another great one. Marvin Gaye. This is Murderer's Row here. A lot of great records. Let's get it on. I'm going to tell you. You ever want to set the mood? You ever want to get with a lady, which, of course, as I'll say again, most of you never will. This is the one. because it's quite straightforwardly all about getting it on. And it's not coarse, it's beautiful. So I really recommend it. Okay, now we're getting into the part, the CD, depressing, drug-addled, spiritualized, great band, and the awesome Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space, which is an incredibly accurate title for this. It's a great record. It can rock, it can make you float, it can relax you, it can disturb you. This is a really great, great record, and I love the cover work and the back work. For oral administration only, usually is directed by a physician, as if it's a drug itself. Kudos to Spiritualized for upping the game on CD packaging. Here's another Spiritualized record, which is songs in A&E. A&E is, of course, hospitals in the UK. This album was made when the leader of Spiritualized, I forgot his name, but he's the main dude. He was very ill. I think it was pneumonia, and he was in the hospital for a long time, and he nearly died. And out of that experience came this record, which is really incredible. There's very sad songs. There's songs about mortality, about facing it. There's also very redemptive songs like Soul on Fire and Baby I'm Just a Fool, which is a very incredible, it's a wonderful love song. And it's a really interesting record to listen to, and it's great. I can't recommend it enough. I love Spiritualized. They're a great band. I mean, really, it's a shame that they're not as big as they should be. They make Foo Fighters look like dog crap on the road. No offense, Angel. All right, this next one is The Best of Luna. Luna is an offshoot band of Galaxy 500 headed up by Dean Wareham. They were a great band. These are the best of it. So all these songs are great. Moon Palace is a beautiful song. Tom Verlaine did the production on Moon Palace. You can pretty much tell with the guitar work. Anesthesia, Friendly Advice, Pup Tent, Slide, Tiger Lily is a great song. Chinatown, Tracy, I Love You. Love Dust is a great song. Lost in Space, and 23 Minutes in Brussels is an awesome song. Luna is a very tight and wonderful band. Wonderful songs. Okay, here we go with the guy. Morrissey. The World of Morrissey. This is a greatest hits compilation that has, some of these upbeat, Whatever Happens, I Love You, Billy Budd, Jack the Ripper, which is a great song, Have a Go Merchant, about, adults beating children. The Loop, Sister, I'm a Poet, You're the One for Me, Fatty. Boxers, which is a really poignant song about boxers. Moon River, which is of course a cover. This is a good record to listen to. If you're lazy and you don't want to listen to an album and you want to just listen to a greatest hit selection, this is a pretty good pickup. Okay, here's another one. Lead singer of Pulp goes solo. Jarvis Cocker. Further Complications. This is a good record. Further Complications is a great one. Talks about he's a white guy with a small penis. Funny stuff. Angela is a great song. Leftovers. I Never Said I Was Deep is basically about a guy saying, hey, I just want to get laid. I'm not in love with you. Caucasian Blues is great. And Slush is a beautiful song that's very ethereal, if I can pronounce that properly. Okay, and this is a record that I really love, and I hope that, people don't think I'm 90 years old here. But I don't care how old you are. 5 years old, 2 years old, 20, 30, 40, 50, 90, 60, 70, whatever. Ray Charles, Modern Sounds and Country Music. Both volumes in one CD. This is outstanding stuff. His version of You Don't Know Me is the standard. Now, Ray might, have had some issues and done some things, but This record is awesome. That's all I can say. There are no words. You can put it on and then there's nothing bad about it. Okay, here's another great record. Clientele, Strange Geometry. This is one of my favorite records. It got me through grad school. There was a little bit of heartbreak, yes. Ant Dog was dumped at one time. But I got over it. And I got over it by listening to the wonderful song Since K Got Over Me, which is probably one of the best pop songs of the last 20 years. All of these songs are awesome. This album does not have a dud track. It is just incredible. There's a wonderful a song it's a musical piece where a guy just talks about the past and his old neighborhood and coming back to it, called Losing Haringey. And it's beautiful. It's just a really beautiful record. I can't recommend it enough. Everybody should listen to the Clientele, however you want to pronounce that. Okay, here we go. Smile, the Beach Boys. Has a poster, has 2 CDs with a bunch of tracks, and it's wonderful. Great stuff. Mike Love's awesome. Good Vibrations is on there. You know, he wrote the lyrics for that. Okay, here's another Brendan Benson, My Old Familiar Friend. It's a great record. A Whole Lot Better, Eyes on the Horizon. Garbage Day is a really wonderful, has a Motown feel to it, which is amazing that he's just flexible enough to even try that. Angel, quiet. Angel, Go Nowhere is great. This is a good record. I really like it. I like Brendan Benson, as you will see later on. There are more Brendan Benson CDs. Okay, here we go with another great record from the past. Marianne Faithfull's Broken English. Again, Broken English is a great song. Brain Drain, Guilt. The Ballad of Lucy Jordan is great. What's the Hurry? Why'd You Do It is probably the highlight because it's very frank and it's very illicit. There's some, basically she confronts a lover with telling him, why did you let her suck your cock? And that's great. I mean, that she's that bold to sing that. And she sings it pretty well. Great record. All right, here's another Clem Snide. The Meat of Life. Great record. Walmart Parking Lot is a beautiful song. The Meat of Life. I Got High. Great song. Stony is another good song. Song for Mary is probably the highlight of the entire record. Great record. I love Clem Snide. He doesn't put out bad records. Here's another one, Hungry Bird by Clem Snide. This is probably his best. Me No, Born a Man, Hum, Burn a Light, Encounter at 3 a.m., The Endless Endings, Our Time Will Come, Beer to Bees, Pray with All My Heart. All these songs are outstanding. This is a great work. I would put this against any record by Dylan. And I'm not, this is not hyperbole or I'm trying to be a contrarian. It's that good. Here's another one, Eat Barsley, which is an iteration of Clem Snide. It's like sort of when he wants to do a solo work, he does it under Eat Barsley. Called Lose Big. Again, this is another excellent record. And all the songs are pretty good. I can't really say enough about this record. Song for Badia is a really great coda for this record. True Freedom is a beautiful song. Make Another Tree. I mean, just he really knows how to touch the heart. Okay, this is Noble Beast by Andrew Bird. Really good record. I like it. This record. It's a concept record, and it all flows. All the songs flow into each other. They're different, but they're all part of a singular theme. They don't all sound the same. I'm not saying that, but this record is basically in the past they'd call it a tone poem or something like that. It's really good. And here's another one, Caribou Andorra. Great cover work. I love the artwork on this. And I also love the music. It's very sunny, very the album conveys what the record is going to sound like. It's going to be very flowery. It's going to be very sunny. It's going to be a lot of movement. It's really good. I highly recommend it. All right, and here's another one. Kind of going over my time, but I'm going to try to get through some stuff here. This is the London Suede Head Music. I remember buying this record, and I remember thinking, maybe I shouldn't. But I'm glad I did, because this is really a great record. Electricity is an outstanding, if I can get this to fucking focus, outstanding song. Savoir Faire is great. Can't Get Enough is awesome. Everything Will Flow is wonderful. She's in Fashion is a great song. Head Music is great. Hi-Fi, Indian Strings, He's Gone. Crackin' the Union Jack is a throwaway tune that some political statement that really didn't come off right. I mean, yeah, UK sucks and their government does, but, everybody knows it, so why put it in there? Okay, this is this is probably the Dove's finest work. It's called The Last Broadcast. And it really has some excellent songs. Words, There Goes the Fear, New York, Satellites, Last Broadcast, Sulphur Man, and Caught by the River. All great songs. Doves don't really put out, they're like Supergrass. They don't put out bad records. All the songs are good. All right. And last but not least, a criminally underrated record. Sinead O'Connor's How About I Be Me and You Be You. Now, yeah, the title's confrontational, but the album is sunny and shiny, and yeah, there are some songs that are depressing and confront certain issues like drug abuse and suicide and other things. But it's defiant, it's happy. Fourth and Vine is about a woman that's in love and is about to get married. Reason With Me is a pretty dark song, but there's redemption in it. Old Lady is about how she's getting older, and yet she's still as much in love with life as she always was. Take Off Your Shoes is a very confrontational song against the hypocrites of the world, which I think is great. Back Where You Belong is a song about, people being where they should be and other people trying to invade their space, and how people need to be back where they belong in a metaphysical sense, not in just a territorial sense. The Wolf Is Getting Married is a great song. Queen of Denmark is a great song. It's one of her classic fuck off songs to certain hypocrites of the world. Very Far From Home, beautiful song. I Had a Baby is just a gorgeous song about the experience of a woman having a child. And then VIP is a long tirade that's, It really didn't need to be put on the record, but it doesn't in any way diminish how great this record is. I highly recommend it. And that'll be it for today. Get those AirPods out of your ear. The Principalities are raping them as we speak. You're sluts. Ceedeez, baby. See you next time.